Hey everybody, recently I did a video and it's at Neftali 1981's channel. You can click more info and see it. But I talked about this pagan god called Baal. It was like an idol, and the pagans would actually sacrifice their children on the altar of Baal. Well, one of the pagans that got very upset about that video is Paganron. Now, what happened is I told him, because he says that he supports abortion, he doesn't judge people that do abortion, and almost every pagan that I meet is pro-abortion. They do not see anything wrong with it. So there's a thing called the Wiccan Rede that Wiccans follow. Some pagans actually follow that too, and it says harm ye none, where they don't believe in harming anybody. So I said, well, what about the baby? What about the baby? So a lot of the pagans are very upset that I pointed out this hypocrisy that if they feel it's okay to kill a unborn child. So what I'm going to do is I wrote this to Pagan Ron. He said that he believes it's a choice. Ron, listen, if you're watching this, I want to point to you in love. I don't think it's a choice. I think it's a life. So I said, I'll make one for you showing why abortion is wrong. Feel free to make the pro-abortion one. But I still disagree with you. The baby is a life, not a choice, and I disagree that it's okay to kill the baby in the womb. So I'm going to show you guys some actual quotes here that are from the Bible. Psalms 139, 15, 16. And Ron, seriously, try to please soften your heart and just read this, and you'll find that there is no reason to go ahead and kill the unborn child. The Bible says, when my bones were being formed, carefully put together in my mother's womb, and I was growing there in secret, you knew that I was there. You saw me before I was born. The days allotted to me had all been recorded in your book before any of them ever began. Notice the Bible clearly talks about God forming the child in the womb. Look at Isaiah 49:1. Before I was born, the Lord chose me and appointed me to be his servant. Let's go to my email here. I want to show you something. By the way, this is the video. I'm going to keep that up there because I got to log in here with my password. But check this out. It's Paganism is Evil by shotgunowl.com, and here we go. You've got to see this. Okay, here we go. I'm loading the page. These are actual quotes by people. Mother Teresa, for example. Now, Ron, come on, you got to respect Mother Teresa. She says, it is a poverty that a child must die so that you may live as you wish. Mother Teresa also said, and surely, Ron, you could have respect for Mother Teresa, there are two victims in every abortion, a dead baby and a dead conscience. Now, I know you probably don't like Ronald Reagan because you're more liberal. I'm more of a conservative. I love what Ronald Reagan said. I've noticed that everyone who is for abortion is already born. In 1982, Ronald Reagan said, simple morality dictates that unless and until someone can prove the unborn human is not alive, we must give it the benefit of the doubt and assume it is alive. And thus it should be entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So I wanted to read that to you there. Winifred Egan said, what an irony that a society confronted with plastic bags filled with the remains of aborted babies should be more concerned about the problem of recycling the plastic. Now, not just Ron, but other people that are really pro-abortion and they don't see anything wrong with it, I would say the best quote is by Gene Staker Garton, the co-founder and the president of the National Organization of Lutherans for Life, when they said, to say a child, and I'm going to end the video on this, and Ron, I'm giving you the pro-life side. I doubt very seriously you're going to be able to give me any reason why a baby should be aborted. There's no reason for it. It says, to say a child is unwanted says nothing about the child. But listen, Ron, it says much about the person who does not want his or her child. I hope this softens your heart, and I hope you take it to heart, Ron. It's not a choice. It's a child. And you know what? I was going to end the video, but look, I saw a really good quote here by Mother Teresa. I'll end it on this one. She says, I feel the greatest destroyer of peace today is abortion because it is a war against the child, the direct killing of the innocent child, murder by the mother herself. And if we can accept that a mother can kill even her own child, how can we tell other people not to kill one another? How do we persuade a woman not to have an abortion? As always, we must persuade her with love. And we remind ourselves that love means to be willing to give until it hurts, Mother Teresa. So, Ron, I challenge you. Open your heart. I'm going to give you permission to post your video response here, but I am pro-life. You can feel free to give your pro-abortion stance, but I am definitely pro-life. So give it your best shot, and may the best man win.